Hello everybody and welcome to a new campaign, a new week, a new adventure as Bree, where we go on a journey of mercantile and financial discovery. Because this is a campaign like few others, I would dare say, because there are things of war going on in this game. We have seen armies clash on this channel. By the thousands they have bled, attacked, jellied, sallied out and fled. But today I mark this as an era of prosperity and peace, because is that not what this glorious nation of Breeland is all about? I think it is, and as such we are now in a shattered alliances campaign. Complete neutrality across the board. Of course, the whims of war and winds of war will blow far and wide across the land, but Bree shall stand as a neutral state among everybody. Well, mostly. We shall try to make as many friends as we can, of course. But I set this to be the goal. Everybody. We are to make as many alliances as we can. We're going to engage in as few wars as we can. We are going to, of course, initially go to some great lengths to gobble up nearby provinces that are otherwise rebel and stuff like that. I mean, we can't just have anybody take them, and thus get our initial economy off to a good start. But sovereign nation states we shall try to disengage from. We shall not engage with them in matters other than trade and bartering. How do we grow our empire then? Well, through trade. The plan is to buy as many settlements as we can, and we shall see how that fares out. We shall support certain kingdoms and others not. This is a merchant playthrough, so to speak, where we simply go town shopping. And the first thing we shall of course do is buy a diplomat, because he and his colleagues shall be very, very important to our success going forward. And to start off our economy, I guess the best thing to do might just be to increase our trade, because Bree is a pretty good settlement for trading. And of course it would be even more so once we get trade up and running with our local neighbors. Now, what do we have here? We have got some Bandobroth archers, but they shall be levied, because we'll need to go and take under towers. I mean, obviously. Here we have Alf. So I suppose we could create a bit of a hobbit army that can project westward. We might even be able to go down and take Basra-Dûm. That would be amazing, but of course it does have a pretty hefty garrison. And then Councilman Andy will be able to link up with, yes, Brethor the Ranger, yes, and project some power southward. And why don't we send him along with Council Muster Barlaman? I think that's a good idea. Initially we'll ignore Mengelin. It's a bit of a tough sell, because it doesn't really do much for us in the early stages of the game. Essentially we'll try to take Trith. That's the one that's over here, isn't it? I don't know. Cardinal proper. And then collect some lovely hobbits into a good army. So what do you have? I believe all the hobbit generals are Bandobroth archers.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
So let's get those guys on the road.
Tomorrow.
We can get a Dunedain camp here, which is a really good building, so let's get that.
Your order. Yes, my lord.
Yes. We're combining
Then they can head
forces.
toward Hobbiton and Mitchell Delving, from where we shall be able to recruit more troops as time goes. Now, Mitchell Delving will be quite important in terms of growth, because it's a really nice economic center and it can actually develop unlike the other Hobbit regions. But we'll still emphasize growth here in the Shire mostly. Mostly.
Your orders, my lord.
I guess that's the first turn. Yep. So, overall, we're going to be a bit of a pacifist nation in as far as the game will allow. Naturally, some enemies will attack us on the way. I am sure of it. And in that case, our priorities will be to act with swift aggression so that we can hopefully settle for a peace that also lends us some of their land, so that every dispute that we do come into will somehow come to our benefit. Ah. Hello, Tommy, and welcome to the Bree land ruling family. You want to take Mengelin? Maybe later. Maybe later. Maybe later.
Your orders.
Let's first go and say hello to the Dunedain.
As you wish.
Why not? Dunedain, then... Oh yeah, and then we need to go and say hello to Dunland. They're pretty important too. Dunedain, Elves, Dunland. That's how I think I'm going to go this. With our diplomats.
Yes.
Oh, hello, Ostul.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Well, first of all, why don't we exchange trade rights? I am interested in money, but let's not make it all about the money.
Another worthy proposal, then.
Alliance?
It seems like
Yay!
a most reasonable.
Okay,
You have
wonderful.
further proposals.
And
Please let us hear them.
let's just sell some map information while we're at it.
You hold us an honor
Lovely.
and a pleasure. Farewell.
Riley, you have a glorious career ahead of you.
Tomorrow's journey planned
Then
out.
we head toward the House of Elrond.
Stopping here.
And then south, and we'll might meet the goblins and the Dunedain along the way. No, sorry, Dunlendings. Oh, speaking of Dunedain, hello, Halbrad.
If they were my own friend.
Yes, I'm happy to know that we're now
Yes,
firm allies.
Your orders, my
Firm
lord.
friends.
With honor.
There we go, Matrice. With a sizable garrison.
Yes. We shall continue tomorrow with honor to battle.
There we go. That's a nice little army that I think would be able to take on Matrice.
I'm gonna. As
We
you
could go for these
command.
rebels first, just to ensure that they don't
We shall engage. Have a taste of mine. As you
get on our
command.
nerves. And to warm up our
Yes,
Battle.
my lord.
capabilities, so to speak.
Yes. We can go no further, my lord. Your will, my lord.
Let's just take the archers and leave Bilbo and Hobbiton. He's pretty good administrator, so we'll keep him doing that.
We shall continue
Then-
tomorrow, my lord.
I think we'll take
lord.
Paladin. And maybe we'll have to send Bilbo to Michel Delving, but we'll see. We'll see about that.
Orders.
Your orders, my lord.
He's a stout walker. He can walk. And
Yes, my lord.
we do have a little bit of money now, so why don't we go north here
Yes.
and build a tower just to keep tabs on
With
our
honor.
borderlands, as it were.
Yes. With honor.
There we
This tower will keep
And
vigil
back.
over the lands.
go. Neat. That's it for another
Your
turn then.
orders, my lord.
Now, how will this play out? I do not know for sure. This is an interesting concept, and I'm just I just thought of it, and I saw some interest for playing Bree in the original
Yes, my lord.
little
With honor.
faction poll
we
that I
shall engage.
did many months ago,
We
actually.
shall prevail.
That ended up determining the High Elves and Rohan and stuff like that. I will soon do another poll specifically for what you might want to see me
Your order,
play
my lord.
when V5 rolls around.
Yes. We shall continue tomorrow, my lord.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my
We have
lord.
some watch sheriffs there. It's nice to have some of them. But in truth, the Bandobras archers are better.
Orders.
So let's use those.
We're combining forces.
Can these guys move to Hobbiton? Almost to Hobbiton. Damn it.
By your
Okay,
command.
we're gonna send them.
Yes, my lord.
Hobbiton is gonna be empty for a turn.
My
That's
lord.
fine.
March to
Your orders, my lord.
And then these guys are
We
heading.
can go no further, my lord.
Maybe they'll be able to take
We
under
can
towers,
go
maybe
no
not. I
further,
don't.
my lord.
I forget exactly how many troops are in that place.
Yes, my lord.
We might have to send additional aid after Metrith, but we'll take that as it comes. So it's very much a race against time to secure as many deals and as many lands as possible here in the early stages of our little foray into a dark and hostile world. And it'll be interesting to see who ends up fighting who. Gondor Mordor. Who would have thought it? Okay. We're gonna send up the tax rate. Yeah, some of these places. And Hobbiton? Yeah.
My lord.
You are now also a very happy little community, so... Oh, goodness, the taxes, they do nothing because there's no population to tax, essentially. You see, I mean, it doesn't really do much. I'd rather have 2% growth than I would have
orders,
70
my
extra
lord.
gold, I think. So.
Yes.
Okay, here we are. Oh, that is a lot. That is a lot. I think we'll need help for that one. Okay, okay. Might be better to send forces around
Yes,
as a
my lord.
unified army. I mean, we could send these, but I don't think there'll be enough. They won't make enough of a difference. I think. Maybe if we
Your
play our
orders, my
cards right.
lord.
Let's see. 7 units. Let's mull
Yes,
that
my
over while we head to
Without
find some
question.
elves.
Yes. Without question. Yes.
Ah,
As you wish.
okay. We have to go the
Impossible.
entire way to Rivendell.
Only I could.
Come, come, my friends. So, bearing this premise in mind, who should we try to buy stuff from first? I'm thinking that Dunland is actually a very good pick
Without
because
question.
their culture is like
What is it you wish to
ours,
discuss?
as far as I remember. Let's just make a nice little bundle of joy for them.
This seems
Ah, nice.
very
Good.
well. What
And
else
then-
do you have to suggest?
650. Take it or leave it.
Acceptable. Well, that seemed fruitful. Fair. As you
Nice. And then we
I
head
shall
south
continue tomorrow.
toward Dunland. And the
Stopping
goblins.
here.
Why not? We'll just say hello to them along the way. And so Longbottom will soon be able to recruit Dunedain. Of course, we'll need a meeting hall first, which might be considered a bit of a blunder. That I didn't get that first, but
Yes, my lord.
there we go. It's possible that Corwillishar will be
Honor,
easier to
we shall
take, but I
continue
do remember the
tomorrow,
rebel regions
making camp
in
here.
general to have
We can go
pretty
no further,
sizable
my lord.
garrisons, all
We shall
told.
continue tomorrow.
So no.
Making camp here,
Your order.
my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. The Hobbit army is not viable. I think they'll work better as a support group for other troops. I need to remember, you know, Bree doesn't have as good armies as Rohan and by no means the elves. So we'll have to play slightly
Your
more
orders, my
conservatively
lord.
in some cases. Jesus.
Yes, my lord.
That deficit is
Yes.
not great.
We can
Your orders, my lord.
We'll need to take Metrith soon. But an outright assault against those walls could kill our faction leader, which we are not interested in. Halbrad, please, yes,
I'm
get
gonna
rid of that
stick
captain
you.
for us. That would be amazing.
Your orders.
Um,
Yes. I shall continue tomorrow.
Okie dokie, and our diplomat moves
Yes,
on.
my lord. As you wish. Without question. Yes,
They must have us to
tomorrow's
the deal,
journey
so
planned out.
going there will
Stopping here.
put us into contact with them regardless of anything else, and then
Yes, my lord.
garrison
Your
of
orders, my
Matraith
lord.
continues to dwindle
With honor.
as we merge our armies together. And then it'll be a pretty good early game force, I'm thinking, so we can probably go a lot of places with that, and there are plenty of generals that we can, we can just basically disperse the hobbits in between the different regions that we take, because they're really good governors, they get good growth bonuses, and all those things.
Yes,
so I
my
think
lord.
that's a good way to go.
Yes.
Stopping it along bottom, why not?
Your orders, my lord.
Thank you, Dunedain, for handling some orcs, and then there are... Look at that army! Thousands of them.
My lord. Without question.
Is there something I can do?
Okay. Yeah, we'd like to trade with you. Well, let's just keep it to an alliance for now.
Your plans. You have
Nice.
another
Then,
proposal
if you
then?
could please... Stop this gaping hole in our budget, please. Just let me.
Goodbye.
Yes.
And then
Tomorrow's
we head
journey
into
planned
Dunland.
out. Your orders.
Who sit somewhere then. Yeah.
Stopping here.
But really, we're going kind of this way, and
I
they
shall
will have
continue
far bad
tomorrow.
regardless.
Stopping here.
So, yeah, we're just saying hello to all of our immediate neighbours, and then we're going to head over to Enedwaith, and then maybe up to the Dwarves of Ertlern, I'm thinking. And our siege of Matraith is coming to an end. Soon. Next turn. But I'm sure they will rise up against us. Oh, they do now. There we go. Captain Miston. With a somewhat depleted force. He's a woodland hunter, apparently.
Attack!
For the free peoples of Bree, we sally forth to meet thee. Alrighty. Brazor, you lovely, lovely son of a gun. You're just shooting them as they come. Okay, good. Cavalry, out to one side, and let's get our infantry ready to deal with some cavalry, I think, because they might come in from the flank over there. Bring the bodyguards, you can position yourselves here, and then where do we have our gatekeepers? They're over there. Yeah, okay. So Bree and militia, just move over here, cover a bit of a wide area, yeah, to protect our archer militia. And we're gonna keep troops in guard mode for the most part. Oh dear. The privateer cavalry are about to find out what spearman means. Oh, but they're trying to charge into our gatekeepers, which is probably the worst charge they could make. Because they are really good at handling that kind of deal. Okay, well then, let's just keep Green militia here. Greenway Spearmen, you're doing so well.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Riders,
Victory
time to
will
get
be
you
ours.
activated because you are to ride around these bandits. And hit the woodland hunters over there. Goodness. The enemy is already fleeing and breaking. Okay, cool. You guys can just stand over there and Greenway Riders. Give those guys something to think about. And bring them bodyguards. There are some lumbermen over there. I mean, we will of course pummel these bandits and
Our men
lumbermen
have slain the enemy
within
general.
an inch of their
Without him,
lives.
his troops will lose
But
their
now
will
that
to
their general
fight.
is gone, the morale will falter, I am sure.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
There we go. Okay. So, guys, focus on bandits. Why not? We have lost 3% of our army, which, I mean,
Only half the
that's
enemy
pretty good
force
for Bree.
remains.
Oh, you really got lost there, buddy, didn't you? Huh. Get over there. Okay. And then Andy, ready to interfere with some lumbermen's plans. I think you are. First, though, we will hound them with some arrow fire. Because that's just what we do around here. Oh no, the bandits charge forth but break in the attack. And the woodland hunters over there, they will not be happy about their fate either. But they're charging into cavalry, that's very brave of them. Coming there with their little axes. Wavering, and I think they'll rout. Yes, there we go. Very good. Breathor.
If we continue like this,
Oh,
we
hello.
will smash the enemy.
That's your cavalry. Those tenacious buggers. Let's keep shooting at their archers over there, and our spears will handle the cavalry unit. Andy, you are holding your own very, very comfortably. There we go. I think it's time that we can call an end to this. And then these guys. Now, what remains? Ah, there's some guys over there. But they'll rout soon enough. I just don't want to get in range of those towers because they can be pretty deadly and we don't want to lose anyone unnecessarily. Come on. There you go. Nice, nice. Okay. Woodland hunters, woodland hunters. Okay. Stop firing and charge. We should be able to take out everyone with this.
Behold
There we
how our
go.
This is a clear
53 lost. But a small city gained. I think that's pretty good. Pretty good sacrifice. Also considering that most of this army is like militias here, it is not very good, not very dear. They are replaceable most of all. Most of them, so that's, I mean, I'm just not worried.
glory, honor.
Okay,
Victory!
population.
My lord,
Well, let's just
our
occupy the
courage
place.
and honor have
It's going to be unprofitable for a little while.
My lord.
Hello, Edwith and Dunland. Oh goodness, all the people I want to talk to
You
at
have
once.
a proposition for us?
Oh yeah, I have a proposition, all right. Let's just say alliance,
You hold us at
Lovely.
ransom, and you know until we meet again.
and let's just
As you
continue.
wish.
We will
Tomorrow's
push
journey
for
planned out.
trade when
I shall
that
continue
becomes a viable
tomorrow.
option, and
Your orders.
as well,
Stopping
when we
here.
stand to gain something, when we can use it as leverage, essentially, that's when we're going to
Yes, my lord.
push for trade.
Your orders, my lord.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Okay, Barlaman, I don't think you are the best fit for this town. Maybe we should leave. Councilman, no, probably not actually.
Yes.
Thinking
your
about
orders,
it,
my- Yes.
why
your
don't we
orders, my
leave
lord.
Alf?
Yes.
He's a hobbit farmer.
can
We want
go no
Matthias to
further,
grow.
my lord.
Yes, my lord.
My lord.
Until further notice, we'll then leave
We're
the
combining
Greenway Riders.
forces.
And look, the income improves. Parliament, you're not good at administering a place like this, apparently. Okay.
Your orders, my lord.
Nice. Our economy is improving a bit, but we'll need to take more
Yes, my lord.
settlements. So now
Taking
we shall
camp
head for some of these regions over here. And with this combined army, I think we'll be able to do wonders.
Your orders, my lord.
We can go no further, my lord.
Yay! Good relations with Leonard White. Woohoo!
Orders.
Greenway Riders. I mean, we will need those. So... But don't go straight past that Mengelin
Yes.
place. You see? You see what you can get yourself into?
By your command.
Captain Tom. We'll catch up with the others.
No further today.
It's fine. Right. Another turn for the books. The beginning will be a little slow, a little... you know. It's not going to be the most exciting thing. We're gonna gobble up some rebel settlements and try to grow our economy.
Your will, my lord. By your command.
Alright, high elves are my friends.
We'll make camp.
Yes, my lord.
That's an easy one. Jesus Christ! What did you do to make that money plummet like that? That's insane.
Your orders, my lord.
How? What? I mean,
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
My lord.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
I mean, at
Yes,
least you
my
make it
lord.
grow faster, but...
Yes. Orders. As you wish.
Okay.
Your orders, my lord.
I'm gonna trust that as a long-term decision. It's probably gonna go down, but... I guess it's because devastation is more than the income. So the increase that he makes in income actually turns into a decrease overall because there is a penalty that exceeds the... That's a penalty, the percentage of which exceeds the total income of the settlement, and that's why it's
Yes, my
the
lord.
figures are just mad.
With
But,
honor. We shall continue
okay.
tomorrow. Making camp here.
I think we should
Your
maybe
orders,
head
my
for...
lord.
Oh, do we want to go for Basra Dome? That involves going through some Edward territory. You know what, let's head toward Corwillshire
We can
and
go no
take that
further,
and
my
then see if we can get Basra Dome along the way. Because that's a really wealthy settlement and we want that. We need that.
March to exhaustion, continuing later.
Okay, then diplomat,
My
you
lord.
lovely, lovely person. No, don't talk with a
Without
diplomat.
question.
No.
What is
Talk
it
with
you wish
talk
to
with their
discuss?
soldiers instead. It's far better. Boom.
This seems quite reasonable.
Excellent.
Another proposition for us then?
And then 850 for knowing where I live. I think that's reasonable.
Possibly a mistake.
The pleasure was all ours.
Oh,
Well, yes.
so happy to see you say so.
Without question.
Then
As you
we
wish.
head over to the dwarves, I think.
Your orders. I shall continue tomorrow.
Up there.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
You're gonna see the world, my friend. The Lions announced. Nice. Now, what hopefully we'll be able to achieve with this is that Moria will be kind of isolated because now Dunland are disincentivized from engaging with them. Cross fingers. Nice, okay. So we're weaving a little web of alliances around us. And we shall then send our diplomat around in a spiraling motion outward, 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 until all the world is covered by Breeland alliances. Well, maybe. But we will definitely want to talk to both Erlun and Angmar. We're on an Isengard war. This is not a surprise. Oh, maybe we'll. Hopefully,
Yes, my
Erdwyth and Dunland will be friends at first.
Yes. Making camp.
Your will, my lord. Yes. We'll make camp here.
Is he? Ah, yes. Metroith's income situation is already improving drastically. So that's good to see.
Yes, my lord.
Of course, ours isn't as much.
Without question.
But it'll
Stop
come
in
around.
here.
It'll come around.
I shall continue tomorrow.
It will come around. And we're fairly quick turns too. I like this. Ah. Pack it in. No. Okay.
We
We'll just
bring the
do
battle to the enemy.
a runaway maneuver. We'll do the runaway, so to speak.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Don't care. Da 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 da.
Our enemies have snatched victory from us like thieves in the
Of course,
night.
it weren't unthinkable that we'd be able to win this, seeing as how they're only bandits, but I'd rather save my troops, I think. Of course, with a lucky battle, we might be able to get an extra general. Didn't really think of that. But that's also a lot of extra expense just right up front for something that'll pay off long term. And we really need some short-term assets too. And the cavalry is that.
We can go no further today.
All that... Oh, goodness.
Orders.
Come on.
As you wish. By your command.
Follow
Your
Balman then.
orders, my lord.
With honor.
Hello, Corwidisher.
My lord. We'll make camp here.
The Lendings don't like us. What?
Your orders. As you wish. Tomorrow's journey planned out. Stopping here.
Yeah, we'll ignore Mengelin for now. Of course, they want us to take it with every bone in their body, those damn council members, so maybe we'll just need to... Yeah. We'll need to do it at some point, but I don't think that time is yet. That time is not now. Okay.
Yes,
Our resources continue to plummet.
as you wish. I shall continue. Yes, my lord.
Hello, Corwidisher.
We shall engage.
3 turns.
We shall prevail.
Nice.
Yes.
Good. And then my hope is that while we're besieging Corwidisher, either the High Elves or Erdwyth will bang their heads against
Our
Basra
forces are
Doom
well hidden. The trap is
and reduce their garrison,
joining forces.
although
my lord.
they rarely do. Dunland against Isengard. This is interesting. This is very interesting. And actually pretty good news, because I want Isengard to do poorly. If I'm to choose between Isengard and Rohan, I would rather have Rohan be a force south of us. And Dunland against Isengard, they're not going to do all that well. Yeah. Let's just continue with the plans as is. And then with another end turn, we will have Corwidisher. And there, Andy can sit and have some fun.
My lord. Without question. I shall continue tomorrow.
Another turn passes. We're living slightly dangerously by putting all of our forces into one army. This can't be denied.
An honorable,
we just take it.
glorious
Excellent.
victory.
Cool.
A most noble
Oh,
conquest.
and a candidate for adoption. Right there. Mungo. Sure. Imladris sacked? What? The goblins are winning against the bloody elves? Ooh. That is, that almost never happens. Wow. That is quite significant. Okay. Let's leave Mungo in Corbeilshire. Because he's a decent administrator. They like him.
Your order.
And then we head on to Basradun.
Honor. Making camp
That can
here.
then perhaps be the dominion of Andy. Let's see here. How are we
As you
doing?
wish.
Have we reached Dwarven territory? No,
Yes,
not
my
yet.
lord.
Because the dwarves have not
Yes.
taken this place yet. But they will soon, I am sure. Now, Basradun will probably be the big centerpiece battle for this episode. We're likely to encounter more there than in any other place. But it's also
Your
going to
orders.
reap
Without
some pretty
question.
serious rewards.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
And so we want it. And then we have kind of a nice little bow tie that we can do around here. And then we can take... then we could send some down to Kaos Nurnaled, although that is such a small settlement. It almost never becomes profitable in the
Yes,
long
my
run.
lord.
It takes so long.
Yes. Your orders, my lord.
We can go.
Yes, my lord. Stopping here.
But let's see what happens. I'm really shocked that the goblins took Imladris. That is... I think that's the first time I've ever documented that on this channel. I don't think it's ever happened in any of the campaigns before. But does that trigger a last stand for the elves? I don't think it does because it's not their capital.
Your orders.
Ah yes, Dwarves of Erdluin. Yes, I want to say hello to them too. And no, that's not
Yes,
the
my
fastest
lord.
way to get to them, you idiots.
As you wish.
What is it you wish to talk about?
Yeah, I want to talk about allying with me.
I accept another proposition for a
And-
tie.
Then you can know where I live for 1100. How's that? How's that?
We can agree. A pleasure, noble sire.
Without
Lovely.
question.
Dwarves of Erdluin like us. The Dunlendings and Isengard have ceased their hostilities, and Moria and Angmar are at war with each other. This is just interesting. I mean, that's what Shattered Alliances do. It
My
just
lord.
gives you scenarios you never thought you'd see otherwise.
As you wish. Yes, my lord.
So, very lovely.
With honor
And Basradim seems like the garrison is mostly intact,
to battle.
but we can take them, I'm sure. Don't we have, we need a meeting hall there. Like we do in Longbottom. We need meeting halls everywhere, really. Let's just plot them down wherever we see the opportunity. Because it's a really important building.
Your
Hello,
orders,
Ed.
my lord.
Yeah, we'll just keep you and Bree for now. I think that's fine. But eventually you will be able to liberate Mangalan. Not yet though. You need a bit more brunt for that to be a thing. Oh, okay. The Dunedain have taken it. You know, that's not the worst outcome. I am actually happy with that. They can deal with that little thing and then we can trade with the region. It's all good. All is good. I'm fine with them having that. Because really, Mangalan is good for the Dunedain, not so good for Bree. Because we can't really make any money from it long term.
Yes, my lord.
Hello, Buzzradim.
We shall engage. We shall
Oh, it's a
prevail.
village, so we can just assault it right
Yes.
away. But it also means that they'll need to sally out against us pretty quickly, so I'll just let them do that.
Yes, my lord.
It's always easier playing on the
Yes.
defensive as Bree. Ah, and now Perthlunis.
Without question.
Dwarven.
I shall continue
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Queue is stalled because of course they are, and we continue. Fighting all the rebels, becoming a neutral country. Or at least a country not at war with anyone anymore. And then it is my intention, as a function of this whole neutrality thing, that we go the merchant route. We stand alone. That's the plan. Ah, the council does like what we are doing. That's nice.
Your
We're
orders.
starting to see black
Yes,
figures on
Stopping
our
here.
financial
I cannot
reports,
do
which is
that.
good.
I shall continue tomorrow.
War between Rune and Mordor. Love it. And now Isengard and Dunland, they go war, neutral, ally. It's just strange. It's a strange world, this. But speaking of a strange world, here we come to Buzzradum. Buzzradum. It is time to take Buzzradum. Come, you rebels. I know you want it. With an Angrim general, apparently. Captain Roithrith. Commanding an army of goblins and orcs. No, they haven't decreased any, meaningfully. Maybe by 1 or 2 soldiers per battalion. That's still something. That's like 20 troops less than they would have had we attacked. Okay, this is the big battle.
Muster your courage,
The big
men.
battle of the episode.
March into battle.
But I think we'll be able to do alright. Welcome to Buzzradum, dear viewers. Welcome to Buzzradum.
Units, await my...
What? This isn't how it's supposed to look, surely. Is something bugged? This can't be Buzzradum. Okay. I had the distinct impression that it would be different. But, not that it's a big problem. But, okay. Anyway. We shall put all of our archers into this little grouping, and that's fine. You know what? Let's run them back a little bit. So that we can give them a slightly narrower focus. And, we're not going to take Brathor into that. He's going to join the front line because he's equally capable as a melee unit, and we will need all capable melee units in the front. So all archers run to here. And then all melee capable troops run to here. I want you all to run if possible. Nice. And then our cavalry will take up flanking positions. Okay, I hope the enemy is going to get going once these guys leave the village. Brathor? Yeah, okay. Now here we go. And Brathor, of course, you will focus on the goblin bodyguards. So, who do we have where in this? Gatekeeper's out here on the right. Okay, good. Good. And, oh yeah, you guys. We might need you closer. to this side of things. You'll need to be able to throw stones on over the heads of your friends. So we'll need to send you forward a little bit. Okay, what do we have here? Goblin archers. Oh, cool. Okay. Prepare to lob rocks at those mountain orc hunters. Already 13% of the enemy has fallen, which is pretty good. Then we have archers over here. Supremely fit for disruption, I would say. Schlonk!
The battle is very much in our favor.
Nice.
Victory will be ours.
They won't get through us! Nice. You guys handle those. Go in and assist your friends against the orc fighters. Dunedain doing an excellent job against those enemies over there. Goblin archers. Let's stop them, flank them, and then thank them. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. I like this. Oh, hello. Goblin archers. You're not liking
Only
that.
half the enemy force remains.
No, you're not. Then here. Orc hunters just routed by the hundreds. Nice. Okay, Parliament. Grima Riders just gonna keep pressing those archers because they need to go. That should get them to run.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Excellent
Now
work.
him, his troops will lose their will
Brethor,
to
you
fight.
are a lovely, lovely lad. Okay. And then most of the fighting is done. We lost 11%, they 81. That's very good. And Andy, you can run, that's fine. And we lost a significant amount from mostly generals' units actually. A little bit from cavalry here and there. Nothing major. So the general is dead. They have no way of coming back from this. Hello, fighters. Would you like to be shot by archers? Of course you would. That's why you're coming this way. Oh, there you go. Running away again. Okay, all hunters over there. Let's get them. You know, let's just let's just charge them until the buggers just bugger off, really.
If
What are
we
we gonna do?
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
The heroic efforts of our cavalry. Second to none.
This is a clear victory.
There we are. It's really good. Gatekeepers 125. Good work, Barlaman. Woodland Hunters 148 without losing a single man. Same as these Bandogras archers. Very good. Gatekeepers healing 8. Bree Militia some. Greenway Riders healing a little bit. Okay, good, good. Watch Sheriffs as well. Only took out 8. But all 8 they lost were from friendly fire. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sweet Hobbit friends. You were shot by your brothers. Sorry.
Glory, honor, victory!
As we pour the last
My
bit of
lord,
tea for
our
today, we
courage and
celebrate
honour
our
have
victory
conquered.
at Basradum.
Yes, my lord. As you wish.
It's time to
Stopping
secure trade
here.
relations with Erdwyth, I think. And we can safely leave Andy over here at Basradum.
Yes. We can
As
go
long as we
no
reduce the
further,
tax
my
rate.
lord.
Oh goodness, you do need
Your
some
orders,
extra help,
my
don't you?
lord. Yes, my lord.
Maybe we should
Your orders, my
My lord.
invest a hobbit here. Goodness, minus 736 in profits. That is not a lot. We need to conquer more territory.
Yes, my lord.
Who
Your
knew we
orders,
could be
my
such a
lord.
militaristic faction? Oh yeah, we need to take out the towers.
Yes,
Of course
my
we do.
lord.
There we
To
go.
battle.
Sorry, you went the wrong way,
We
guys.
shall engage.
Huh. Let's put some militia in Basradum as well. I think that's a good choice. And maybe we should put our hobbits back into the Shire. They are sort of expensive to maintain for the fact that they actually slow down your armies. At least the generals do.
Your orders, my lord.
Orders, my lord.
Let's
Orders.
then these archer militia.
your
Put them
command.
into Basradum.
Yes, my lord.
With honor, we shall continue tomorrow. To battle.
Your orders. Yes. Tomorrow's journey planned out. Stopping here.
Okay, our economy is improving. Slowly but surely, and Neutrality is now making money. Very important, very important. And decreasing its devastation is also very, very important. So, after taking Under Towers, I think our attention should refocus on the south. What? Elves moving through Bree? What are they doing? Oh, the
I
Barrow
have
Whites are, of
nothing to
course,
say to you,
accosting Dunman.
scum.
No, the Dunedain. Erdwyth on Dunman. This is a choice I don't want to have to make. I'm not gonna side with Dunman long term. I'm gonna side with Erdwyth. I know, it's pretty dangerous, because they are predisposed to not liking us. But that could lead them down the road of attacking us either way, no matter what we do.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
We shall.
Yes, my lord.
Right,
Without question.
let's move down and
As you
affirm our newfound alliance with
I would fight for your people as if they
And
were my
Erdwyth.
own, friend.
bolster it with some trade. Erukalan, you must be moving. You're heading. Oh, the elves are consolidating in the west. It's gonna be a long run of isolationism for them, unless, of course, they make war with the dwarves, which could happen. Now, splitting up that way truly is a bit weird, isn't it? We should secure military access with the elves. They're gonna like that because the troops are in our hands. Yeah.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, so if we,
Marching to war.
if you get to Under Towers,
Yes, my lord.
then everybody except the hobbits can be there directly,
Your orders.
and the others will follow along.
Yes, my
That's
lord.
good.
Comes from that green dragon.
Dale and Arab Horde War. Oh goodness. The High Elves, yeah.
My
Rowley.
Without question. Yes. Your orders. Without question.
Coming down here, you will see
I shall
Dolborn.
continue tomorrow.
That is good. So what should be?
Your attention is an honor.
Let's see what the elves do. Where do they go?
Greetings, noble ally.
Ah, there we are. You want trade rights? Sure. Okay, we can come to an agreement.
It's good to see we could reach. There is
And
something else.
why
you wish to
not get
propose
some
there?
military access?
This seems quite
Well, that seemed fruitful.
Lovely.
Farewell.
That should help our economic situation a little bit. Increase trade by a couple of hundred, and a short-term cash surge is always welcome. Lorien is under attack. Still don't have money. And the council wants Nernaled, and they will... Yay, best units currently available. Maybe that's Dunedain. Either that or Greenway Riders. Either way,
Yes, my lord.
it's a very welcome thing.
Yes, as you wish. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Okay,
My
Rowley,
lord.
you need to go up here to
If
Mengelin
only I could.
and say hello to the
I shall
Dunedain. We
continue
need some
tomorrow.
military access agreements. I think that will be a very, very profitable thing.
Your orders, my lord.
We're
Next
combining
turn,
forces.
Undertale will fall. Coalition is doing well. Whew. It's a slow walk to profitability, but we are making it one step at a time. And the grand army of Bree moves through the land unfalteringly from location to location, freeing the residents of Middle-earth, one town at a time. Hello, sellswords. Yeah, let's get them.
We attack!
We have the unquestionable military advantage over these little lovely, lovely lads. We're going to do a similar thing to last time. Ooh. Just taking a look at the terrain. Go like that. Then we have... Yeah, the ranks of our melee troops are thinning a little bit. But we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Oh, look at all those bunched up bandits and woodland hunters. Okay. Put these guys in a line. You know what? Put the watch shearers in that line too. Why don't we? Make sure they don't run away. And then we put... Then we make a back line here. Move, my friends, move, for the glory of Bree. For the goodness of Bree. For the people of Bree. Now, Brethor, you need to focus on the sellswords.
Keep your heads up.
Brethor has already killed 2% of the enemy army. Oh, make that 3%. But now, everybody gets in on it. Gatekeepers, focus on the sellswords, please. There's some woodland hunters over there. They need to go. Bandits, 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 bandits. Bandits, bandits, bandits. Woodland hunters over there. We need to charge them down. Oh, that's good. But of course you get shot a bit by your arrows. That's not so good. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. If we continue
Lovely.
like this, we will smash the enemy.
Let's charge this all sorts. And yeah, this is where the enemy starts losing badly. Let's just push everything into the enemy. Just run at them. Rout the enemy
Only
army.
half the enemy force remains.
Nice.
Behold,
There
how
we
be
go.
awed by the victory we have won here today.
Very nice. And we gained a bit of experience along the way. For different units. The Dunedain were few, and power had been seized by an evil lord of the hill, who was in secret league with Angmar. But we'll see what Angmar do. If they'll just keep to themselves. Maybe they'll even fight with Gundabad. I mean, that's absolutely on the table.
We have triumphed! A most noble
Under
conquest.
Towers is now ours. And nice. We get an extra
My
little
lord.
general over here.
Yes, my lord. Approaching their dignitary. Stopping here.
Orders.
You know what? We're going to send you toward
Continuing tomorrow.
Neutrality, I think.
We have marched our limit.
Fine place for you to be. And now Buthradum feels a lot better about itself in terms of public order. It's very dwarven though. We'll need to do something about that. Traveler's Rest. Good. Now here, let's put Will in charge of governance.
With honor.
Because
yes,
he's free.
my lord.
Michel Delving?
Your orders, my lord.
My
We can
lord.
send Paladin back to Michel
As you wish.
Delving.
Yes, my lord.
Can send Bilbo back to... Okay.
My lord.
We can't send
Your
Bilbo
orders,
entirely
my
back to
lord.
Hobbiton because
With
some elves
honor.
got in the
We
way.
can go no further, my lord. We shall continue tomorrow.
Yes,
But
my lord.
most importantly... Yeah, sure. We can go and knock on the doors of Kaos
Your
Nurniland.
orders, my lord.
We need
As
our
you
army down
command,
here anyway,
taking
because
camp
Dunland is
here.
at present the biggest threat to our prosperity. We're even making profits. Crazy.
Your orders.
Quite crazy. I think Argon will have been taken by someone. Yes, Dunland, it seems. Okay. But now we can truly start to consolidate what we have and grow within the regions presently ours. We've grown to a healthy size, and this is good overall, very good. And hopefully the Dunedain will be firm friends among most of this, and they will develop Mengelin into a prosperous place and rid the land of that curse that only they can rid it of. When this Morgul is besieged, Gondor is doing quite well, evidently. It's nice to see. Lorien under attack, and the One Ring is an Umbar. Not gonna get that anytime soon. Well, we're probably not gonna get it full stop, but
My lord.
Who knows? Maybe,
Without question.
you know, if the opportunity presents itself,
As
we'll
you wish.
send Bilbo somewhere.
Yes. Approaching there.
I am here only to fight thee.
That's very
Not to
eloquent for a
banter.
ghost.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah. Bilbo, you're going there.
Orders.
And then we can send the hobbits.
Yes.
The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits, the
Your
hobbits.
orders, my lord.
To Nernaled, to
We
Nernaled.
shall engage.
The hobbits,
We
the
shall
hobbits, to
continue
Nernaled.
tomorrow.
Ned. Ooh, we can increase taxes without it impeding population growth, which is good.
Yes, my
And
lord.
then, yeah, that's it for this turn. Ah, yes! Our new general can link up with our army as they move toward Corwisha. That's good. It's almost like I planned this all along. Oh, you might have heard that. Not sure if you did. It's just I disconnected a USB thing because the battery in question had charged fully. So,
Orders.
but we are now
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
profitable,
With honor.
even with this
Yes,
army on the
my
move.
Continuing tomorrow.
Lovely.
Orders. By your command, we'll make camp here.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
And that's basically it for all our Hobbit generals. We'll probably send
Your
Alf over to Longbottom before too long,
Your will, my lord.
and then Gorbadoc or someone can take over gubernatorial duties in Matraith. Ready?
Without question.
Continue to
Approaching
Mangolin.
their dignitary.
Because you might be able to secure us a little cash boost, which is just what we need. And after that, I'm thinking you should go south. And we'll say hello to Isengard, Rohan, and maybe we'll just declare our support for Rohan outright, because I'd rather see them than anyone else down there.
Your orders.
It is good to see you, my friend. How can we help?
I accept this wonderful.
The pleasure was all ours.
Nice.
As you wish, my lord.
And the High Elves have officially moved to the into the
Stopping
west.
here.
All right. South you go.
Tomorrow's journey planned out. Yes, my lord.
My lord.
Gorbadoc, you just moved to
By your
Matraith on
command.
your own, I think.
Your orders, my lord.
Orders. As you wish.
Because
March
Alf
to
will then move to
exhaustion,
Longbottom,
continuing
and
later.
those sheriffs will then be
Your will, my lord.
able to move anywhere. If we want them to, it's also fine to have them there. Free of upkeep. They'll have a massive boost to an army. They can be strategically used on the defensive against heavily armored troops. They can actually be pretty good against trolls, for instance, if they're allowed a bit of time to just focus in on them, despite their short range. And of course, the bodyguard units, various melee bodyguard units.
Orders.
Needless to say,
Yes,
can be
my
pretty
lord.
good against those.
To battle.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
Orders. As you wish. Continuing
And
tomorrow.
our deficit continues to plummet. Ooh, what is this? Isengard and his wife at war. Fine. Khand and Harad ally. No, at war. That's interesting. Okay, so Khand is joining the side of good, apparently. And, well, or the side largely aligned with Gondor and the like against Mordor. Let's see. Lothlorien and Khazad-dûm are allies. That's very predictable. then we have some
Coward.
bloody annoying rebels over there, causing problems. We might need to send a detachment over there in to deal with them quickly and quietly. And the Dunedain seem to continue to struggle against the Barrow Whites, but Aragorn himself has moved into the premises, so they must be serious. Must be very serious indeed. And now comes the siege of Caras Nunaled.
Entering woods and preparing to ambush me.
We've reached Moria. Have we? We'll thank Flourishes because it always does. Okay.
My lord. Merging armies, my lord.
3 turns left on the siege over there. You go to Matrife,
Yes.
and
Yes,
Raleigh,
my lord.
you continue down towards
Yes,
Dunand.
without question.
Orders.
And I guess this is kind of where I'm going to leave you for today. So, this is the campaign that is underway. Very much an administrative, diplomatic affair rather than much in the field of battle, although we will see some fighting. It is inevitable. It is a total war game after all. It wouldn't be itself otherwise. But for now, this is where I shall leave you, and I hope you have a wonderful time of it here as spring comes to us all. Farewell, be good to yourselves. Captain Turtle Waffle, considerably out.